All right, you guys, back at the table again with our guy right here, Tone. Welcome back to Highway 1 RC, and this segment is going to be about paint. You know, Jay's been whipping it down as usual, but this is another guy in the crew that gets down as well. Introduce yourself, Tone.
My name's Tone. I drive Old Heavy and Christine.
Yeah. And he's done an amazing job. I know you guys seen this one, and you're gonna get some footage of Christine pretty soon. He's actually started to do an interior in this thing too as well. But man, that's a great job. What made you start doing that one right there?
Well, I wanted to be different from this one. I ordered a second body and it already came painted red. And Jay always pushes me on painting on the outside for the scale effect of scratches and making it look like it's been through the ringer. And I just got bored one day and pulled out the airbrush gun and just let the imagination fly.
That's great. What was your base color on that one?
I went with black, and then I did a light base with white and some yellow, and then just started shading over with a little tangerine, some red, but the black and the yellow tend to make it a little bit of a green hue. Didn't plan for that, but once it came out, I was feeling it, so I went with it.
No, it looks amazing. We're gonna put up close-up pictures of this thing, and if you ever see Old Heavy and Christina on the trail, check it out. He did a great job on both these things. Jay, you got anything to say about these two paint jobs right here?
Man, it's just showing you what the person could work with stock when you get bored of your stock body. Just paint on the outside. Make sure it's polycarbonate. It will stick. It won't chip. You will come out with a nice paint job. When you want to get a little more advanced, you can spray an airbrush through an airbrush.
Yeah.
And order House of Candy, candy paint, and so forth. And it's just to set your rig differently apart from a box stock rig, and just give it your personal touch. So when they see that truck, they know it's yours and not someone else's.
This one was meant to look like it's been through the ringer, patched up, and back out on the road again. And we're not in for glamour. We drive our rigs, fresh paint or not. We're not scared to scratch them.
And throw them off a cliff.
Yeah. You know? She took a bath in some salt water last weekend, but she's alive again.
Yeah.
But the one thing that's good about paint, like let's say if you can't afford interior, or let's say you can't afford a light kit, this is the first way to set yourself one off from everybody else. This is the first way to let everyone know, you know, this is my personal rig and this is my personal touch. Because, you know, you got your window still closed up, you know, and Tone shows you right there. Started with a red, gave it a little primer, gave it a little, you know, 80s decals right there. I mean, you did a great job, man. Everyone knows Old Heavy out there in the world now. And they're about to get introduced to Christine, you know? Ooh. But then we're also about to work on our boy, the Coyotes 66 Chevy, I believe, right?
Yep.
Definitely.
And what are we using here? Some root beer?
Yeah.
Candy root beer from House of
Candy
Color.
root beer. So keep your eyes out for this one next.
Yeah. How are you going to go about doing this one?
Well, we'll tape up all the windows and anything that we don't want sprayed, and I'll get my gun at home with some low air pressure, and we'll just spray this. And it's all about layers, not heavy coats. Just let it build up with layers if you want nice solid finishes. And you know, we're just gonna make her pretty.
Yep.
And then we're gonna take her out and scratch the heck out of her.
Do what off-road crawlers do best. You know, have fun.
We drive.
And that's the best thing about that. Look at this. That's how I tell you guys all the time. I'm the most spoiled dude in RC right now. Because Jay brought me into this game since October. And I'm around painters. And we're all doing this for the love of this hobby. I hope you guys find a community within your community and can do the same thing as well. Till then, you guys, hey, we hope to see you on the trail, but guess what? You guys are going to see the aftermath of this. Hopefully, we'll catch this guy again. It's hard to get him, but we'll get him.
Yeah.
See you guys. Abracadabra. Wait, you thought you were going to wait? No. Look at that. Bang. Tell them what you did, Tone.
We sprayed some candy paint on this here rig, and yeah, just painted it up, man. Slow motion. Patience is key. With the candy paint, you gotta be careful that you don't spray it too close or too fast, or you know, wait the time that it recommends in between coats. That way you get a nice even finish and no runs.
That's dope. What do you think of that, Jay?
Did a great job. It's hard spraying with candies, like you said. You can't rush it, so don't try to rush it. Paint more, and you'll advance your skills. And just keep it up and have fun painting, y'all.
You did a great job. There's not one run on this paint job. Not one. And the body lines are kind of tricky on this one.
They are. There's some cubby holes to get down in there. You know, it's real easy to say stick the gun in there and spray, but when you do that, where you start and stop is build up, which is a run. So you just got to try to do your best to just layer from a distance, and
That's all you could do.
you know, and if you have to give it more coats, then you just give it more.
But that's a 66 Chevy body. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, that's a beautiful body right there. You know, like I said all the time, I'm very spoiled in this game because I get to be hanging around with painters like ToneCapone and Nitro J. And Jay, this is about to leave Tone's hands and go straight to Jay. Jay, what are you about to do to this thing, man?
Just a little final details to it. We'll put another, we'll run a wood bed in it. This is real wood. We'll also do that one up as well.
That'll look good.
We'll do my body lines to kind of separate the hood from the fenders to the cab and so on. And we'll see how it comes out.
That's awesome. With all that said, check this out. You know, we never had a bone stock Vatera, and we finally got one to run it up against the CRC, because this is the one thing that me and Jay, tell them how you feel about the Vatera, man.
You know, the Vatera kind of got all of us into the sport one way or another. It's a great vehicle out of the box. Not enough good things to be said about it. And we honestly always felt that it never got a fair comparison against the SCX-10-2 and other rigs we did compare it with, because it was altered at that time. But now we got a box stock one, and we're going to show you that a box stock Vatera could wheel as hard as anything else out there.
Budget buys. Check it out, man. Get out there. We got this from a guy named Justin. Justin, shout out, Sacramento area, for $175, brand spanking new, with a controller, batteries inside the controller, battery in there, and a charger for $175. And what I'm telling you, this I was gonna keep this because I've always wanted this, but dude, we're brothers, man. My man came over doing a paint. He wanted it. It's his now. You know what I'm saying? That's how we roll. And how do you feel about Vatera?
I am so happy. I mean, like, these guys told me about Vatera. I know nothing about it. And you guys have seen the videos of Old Heavy falling off the cliff, taking the shortcut down, and she gets back up and goes right back up. So with that being said, I was sold on these as far as their durability and how they can just take a pure beating.
So check it out. With that said, we got a Vatera driver here to go against me and Jay with the. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm practicing.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
go
practice.
ahead. You practice.
Yeah.
Don't paint it or nothing. But
No,
go
I
ahead and
won't.
practice and get ready, because we ain't playing.
All right, it's on.
With that said, Jay, you want to tell anything before we cut to the next spot of this segment?
If I didn't mention it, just keep painting. If you're into this sport, you're gonna get better every time. Your process is gonna fall into more places, and just keep painting. And say you do mess up, paint it on the outside. Polycarbonate paint is gonna stick to the outside. It's not gonna chip off. Here's proof. I mean, it's rolled over countless times. Just use polycarbonate on the outside if you mess up to repaint your body, and you'll have a fresh, brand new body like it never even happened.
And painting is the cheapest way to give your truck a personality. If you watch all our old videos, Jay has gave all our old trucks personality. This man painted Old Heavy. Now he's a symbol in the community. People love Old Heavy. Wait till you guys get a hold of Christina, which you guys saw on this table. We're gonna get her out on the trail as well.
Yeah.
All right, you guys, check this out. Bada bing, bada bang. Check it out. We got it done. And we got the Coyote here to check it out. With all that said, here we go, y'all. Boom.
Damn.
That's you, bro.
Damn. I was not expecting a wooden bed. The root beer just looks freaking amazing. Damn.
Those two over there did that.
The bumper's done, headlights, taillights, everything's in.
That's a C10.
It's actually more than what I expected. This is my 66 for my deadbolt. I don't even know if I want to put it on there now. Just put it on the wall.
It fits right on. This little section right here was designed to, I sat it on mine. and
Perfectly fit.
It's perfect.
Jay also did his over there, but before we get into these paints, this is Jay's. Jay, tell him about what you did right there, man.
Back in 2016, when Nate Morte got me into RC again, I bought this body and painted it before I even bought a RC car. I knew I wanted a nitro one because I wasn't used to brushless or lipo yet. I didn't know anything about it. I just knew nitro held me down. That's how I kind of earned the name through Nate. But yeah, this body was the first one I bought and painted before I got the car, because I knew whatever I was going to buy, it wasn't going to come with a Chevy. I have to run a Chevy on all my rigs. And this is what I came out with. And man, painting body is fun, y'all. It gives you a chance to express yourself and kind of show your skills and your personality traits through your rigs here. So get creative and have fun painting.
And you can see his personality. Jay put the what do you call these, Tone? You were just talking
Rivets.
about? The rivets. Man, the detail he went after After Tone sprayed this thing is amazing. You did a great job. Also did a wood dashboard.
Yeah, you gotta see the interior.
This thing's gone further beyond what I was expecting. I was thinking two-tone pearl white roof and root beer brown, but this whole setup right here is, I wouldn't change anything. There's nothing I would do different.
We could always add to it too. If he wants a white roof eventually or something, we could do that. It's kind of deceiving from the package. It does show the truck having a white stripe. I actually had to add this. It's not molded in the body like you would think it would be due to the picture having it on the package. But it kind of just shows two different styles, one with a trim package, one without, one base color with a couple two-tones on this one. And it shows, you know, just like on trucks these days, you could get a full champagne one, or you could get a champagne with a two-tone, you know. And
What'd you do over on the roof over there, Jay?
thanks to Tone passing me the floral lace, what they used to run in the 60s. This isn't a lowrider style, it kind of is, but it's actually through Custom Car Culture with a K. And done
It's
it
gotta
out of
be
LA.
interior,
They
too, then.
painted vehicles like this in the 60s. Yeah, got a little interior in there as well. When it gets on a rig, we'll show you more. 3 different woods were used. Actually 4 total with the dash. They're all different woods, believe it or not.
Looks amazing, man. You
Thanks,
really
man.
outdid
Yeah.
both these 66s, bro.
And I was doing them right next to each other at the same time, so they were going together, complementing each other. I had to see what I had to add to each and not add to each, and
He's got a great eye for detail. It's the fine stuff that he gets.
so did Tone. Tone painted that one. I painted this one. That's candy root beer brown paint from House of Candy. That's real candy paint right there on James. We got a marine layer over us. We can't see the shine today, but you will see this in action, and you're going to see that thing bling. For sure.
Most definitely.
You're not going to see no scratches in it, so the first time you want to see it, come to Axial Fest. After Axial Fest, it's on like Donkey Kong. This thing's going to do some tumbling.
Hey, before we get out of here, though, Tone was going to talk about, you know, this is a great way for the first paint on this, but, you know, you could paint on the outside, and he wanted to tell people about painting on the outside before we get out of here on that one.
You just get creative and add character to the paint, you know, and you always have that nice cherry paint job. So if he scratches this up at Axial Fest, if he really wanted to, he could paint some primer spots on there, and then, you know, primer scrapes up, and it just gives a good character, looks good. If you're going for that rough look or the clean look, you know, don't scratch it.
This was also done inside and outside. This gold is on the outside, along with the cobalt green bumper, and the Corsa gray bumper is on the outside. So, just a little something different. Every time I tell people to do something different, I got to take that advice and try something different
Got the
every
gold
time.
door handles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interior.
It's even got his speakers.
This
and
is
stuff.
teamwork,
It's
though,
awesome.
that brought us together.
Door, what are those, 4x4-inch door speakers?
Sixes, huh?
Some 6s up on the dash. Very nice, very nice.
So look at that for paint game right here. You saw it Highway 1 style, but we're not done yet. We got this Ford body on here, Voodoo body.
Painted by Bill, one of our crew members as well. And we're going to give that out to RC Voodoo.
Hey, RC Voodoo, this is going to Florida, bro. Everybody else, thank you guys for watching. Anything before we get out of here, fellas?
Keep having fun on the trail, painting, creative.
Enough said.
All right, see you on the trail.